Aloha and good morning. Dr. Robert Cassar, eartheracademy.com, earthshiftproducts.com. Tip of the day in question: will honey feed the bad bacteria? Will it feed the bad bacteria? What a question. It's because a lot of people ask this. Just because, remember, it's honey doesn't even mean it's real honey. Most honey, unless it's in a jar, it's not even real. If it's in plastic, don't even touch it. And of course, real honey is real thick like this. It caramelizes. Put it in the refrigerator, and it has a layer that you can go ahead and see, like good olive oil. So honey, okay, sugar, they will feed any parasite, good, bad, in between, any bacteria, okay? That's just what it is. Sugar is sugar and sugar. And so honey will feed bad bacteria. It will feed good bacteria too. And it will feed any parasite basically that can process this simple fuel. So again, most honey is not even real. So you have to be careful of that because you want to cut down all refined sugars, including high fructose corn syrup, any type of fructose corn syrups at all, okay? And try to go ahead until you get your parasites under management, okay? It's like managing anything. Once you get it managed, then you can go back to having some real sugar maybe in fruit, okay? So remember, parasites, they'll eat any sugar, okay? Bad bacteria, they don't like honey as much, but it'll feed everybody else. Remember, there's parasites, there's bacteria, there's good bacteria, there's pathogenic. Remember, these are alien creatures that eat food and fuel. Most of the syrup that you see, most of the honey is fake. Just remember that. Try to stay away from using any refined sugars and cut down all of your false sugars to zero. And try to, if you can, replace your sugars right now just to be able to get over the bitterness, okay, of certain things until your body gets healthy, wealthy, happy, and wise with some organic stevia. Look on our recommended products list for that at Earther Academy. But then again, honey can feed the bacteria, good and bad. And if you are going to do honey, just because it is ecstasy, you put a little bit of honey in your mouth and a little bit of coconut oil, okay, just like this, just a little bit, and about an equal amount of honey. You put it in your mouth, and you squish it around for 5 minutes, go on a walk, exercise, okay? Don't swallow any saliva, and let your saliva break down the sugar and the coconut oil, and it's a therapy in your mouth. And the sugar will be processed, so most parasites will not be able to process the food. You swallow it down, and everybody that's living in your intestinal tract said, thank you. And remember, after they eat, what happens? They poop. And if they poop, what happens to you? You get tired. You feel glycemic low. Okay, so these are all the sort of telltale signs of usually you having too much sugar in your body and in your meals. Remember, 5 pounds of sugar was the amount of sugar that we ate about 80 years ago. And right now, it's about 200. And that's why everybody's so bloody overweight. So all you got to do, guys, is follow terrain modification protocols, practices, and principles because there's lots of things to learn, practice, okay, and teach yourself. And once you do, well, you'll start to go ahead and decrease the layers of parasites that live in your body and the toxicity that's in your body. So guys, we'll see you on the next tip of the day. But honey will feed the bad bacteria and the good bacteria. But the parasites, they'll eat it all. So anyways, limit your sugar intake. We'll see you on the next one. Aloha.